Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Lumi, your host, and we are back on War Thunder. Now today I decided to have a break from the usual grind up to 7.7. Of course, we still will be grinding, but not like according to the plan we had set out. And I decided to go for British pallet plans, and there's a few reasons for that. Number one, you've been seeing way too much of the other vehicles. I've been playing them way too much on the stream, and it's just not as interesting anymore. So I want to bring some variety in it. Number two is that they increased BR range to 10.0. Now you can see that very nicely with the Japanese Type 90. Now it's 10.0. It's the maximum BR. It used to be 9.7. And the objective here is basically like 8.7 vehicles, which were absolutely getting devastated by 10.0 and could do, well, at that time 9.7, could do nothing against them. And now they have kind of a safe haven where they cannot meet those massive beasts that are the 10.0 ones. Now, that means they are also now competitive again. Like, I really was looking after the STB at the Type 74 and I was thinking to myself, okay, that thing is going to be useless. What's the point of playing it? But now you can actually hope to play them and achieve something with them. The second question is, though, since we now have 10.0 games, which will be sucking up all the 9.0 players, 8.7 are free to be top tier. And then will they be sucking up 7.7? It just feels like every time I go like one BR level up, like the game goes further again, and I'm like again at the lowest range possible. So 7.7 used to be like all the Leos dishing the pain on 6.7s and everything in between. But maybe now 7.7 is going to be the BR where you do not want to be, because you're going to get dragged up to 8.7. So yeah, to be seen. But good thing is that now we have the 8.7 Type 74, which will be more at ease. We have also the Brennus AMX30B2 that should be able to perform now very well if it is top tier. It used to be like useless. And then we will have the same thing here that I saw that changes. The T62 was an 8.0 and is now at 8.3, which implies that the only 8.0s left for Russia are the Shilka and the Object 906, which we have spaded already. So once we are 7.7, we basically will jump immediately to 8.3, because we kind of like, I mean, this thing I will be using with 8.3 vehicles, so we're gonna jump to T62 and T10M, so progression with them will, with these 7.7 can go a bit slower, and maybe I'll try and catch up with all the other vehicles going for 8.0. For British, we have also the Chieftain Mark III, which went up to 8.3. So now there's no 7.7, well, except for the Falcon, and no 8.0 except for the Marksman. But those are all AAs that I will be using in combination with the Chieftains, because using them in combination with any of these vehicles of rank 5 is just, it's gonna be suicidal, because you're gonna get, if you get up tier to 8.7, these things like 7.0 and 7.3, they cannot do anything. So I'll have to check it out. Maybe I'll try one or two games once I have spaded one of these, but we'll have to see it. So this leads me to the last reason why I have decided to play with British now, is because I used to say, oh, I'm gonna wait because the next thing is 8.0, not 7.7. So when I'll be at the 7.7 BR, I will be playing these to unlock 8.0. Now 8.0 is only the Marksman, so what is the BR that matters is 8.3 with the Chieftain. So I would be still waiting more with the Brits until I unlock 8.3, so I would be playing at 8.0, and I think that is maybe the wrong approach to go. So I'm gonna start also playing these as well. Now if we have another look at the Americans, not much has changed there except for these that went like 9.0 to stay away, but there's no 8.7 for the Americans. For the Germans, we have the Begleitpanzer now that starts to be competitive again, because playing against 9.7 this thing was getting shredded. But it also implies that, okay, you have the 8.0 Gepard, like, and you have a jump now because the Leo A1A1 went so high from 8.3 to 9. You go from 7.7 You have one 8.3, which is the Raketin Yak Pants, and then 8.7. There's no 8.0. So something that I'll have to see, because this is a 7.7 without 8.0. This is 7.7 that has 8.0. Russians now don't have 8.0. British don't have 8.0. The Japanese don't have 8.0, and the French do have 8.0. So I think I'm also gonna go and try and unlock these 8.0 French as if they were my 7.7, and probably I'll try and get these 7.7. I'll focus a lot on Americans to be at 8.0, whilst all the other 7.7s are being spaded. But without further ado, we've talked too much already. We're gonna go for the British. We're gonna be playing some Centurion, and I think I've started to see that it's better if I go Hesh. A lot of people complain about the Hesh. It might have been bad, but now we have like, the more angle there is, the better penetration there is, which makes sense because the squash head gets spread out more evenly across the hull. So I'm using this now as my main shell, and if I have something tough, I'll go for the armor piercing discarding Sabo, because if you have the Sabo against Leos, yeah, it's kind of like maybe you hit crew, maybe you don't, and you never know if it's going to be a kill. But with Hesh, it's a one shot, almost guaranteed. So we'll be playing that, followed by the Carnarvon if we don't take out the Bowfighter. It's unfortunate that that Bowfighter doesn't have any bombs, but we'll do with what we have. As you can see with my British planes, I'm even lower than with the others, because there's just not as many tanks and you can't progress as, I mean, you don't play as many games, so you don't play as many planes, so you don't progress as much with planes. Now we are 7.3, 7.7, there's the T-54. So far it seems like 7.7 still stays supreme VR. It's just like it sucks up so many people at 7.7. Maybe, just maybe, we could, once we are 7.7, remain in this. I'll have to see. I kind of have a suspicion that we'll be playing a lot of 8.7 games once we have the 7.7 vehicles. That camo on the Conqueror does look good. Does also fit quite well here.
Enemy forces have captured the zone.
A lot of people going for C. I hope they'll wait. We are not the fastest, and we have Leos on the other side. Let's not forget we have Hesh shells, so we need to know where we are aiming. But we'll actually get off some very nice shots. Nobody's waiting at C, so that is a bit. I mean,
Allied forces have captured a zone.
it's a bit shitty. But well, we'll shorten our route. See what we can encounter. Leos are going to be coming from outwards. It's inevitable. Some stuff down that road. So far, I do not see anything.
Closer to victory.
Okay, I'm gonna move out to the next level. Shit. How far is that?
Attention to the designated grid zone.
500. Actually, they didn't have it too bad. They put 550. Maybe he'll look out. Okay, I'm fortunate. I have to keep kind of this. Oh yeah, there we go.
Attention to the map.
Knew it. I mean, With Sable maybe we could have shot, but I don't see him, he sees me. I'm gonna hide here, repair our gun breach. But that was a Leo, and I'm worried I probably will die by a flanking Leo. There's absolutely no one of us that went for the flank counter, and that is gonna be deadly to our team. I can predict already now that we will lose this game. It does look good so far, but unless we do something to counter that, it's gonna be there's already Panther F down there.
Somebody cover me.
And there's something else coming in here. Another Panther. I don't know if I have enough depression. And there's something on my left. Oh, that's the BMP, okay. I had to hide here.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Okay, we're gonna let that BMP take care of him. Yeah, exactly like that. Guy's still over there.
Attention to the map.
There's really nothing we can do, and if he sees us, he shoots us. I don't really want to stay here. There's not a lot of flank happening. BMP is going for him. I don't know where are all of the enemies, honestly. I'm surprised there's not more Leos flanking us. I should do more such predictions. Ah, there we go. So they went for C, but they didn't go for the flank, which is quite odd. I mean, you can get a lot of kills if you flank and you don't go for the cap. If you go for killing whoever just came from there. Oh yeah. But we can't pen the walls.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
And my gun breach is out. And there's a Yak Panther.
Attention to the map.
We're taking out another Centurion, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll take the Spitfire out and clear out enemy planes. Yeah, there's one coming in. This is a Spitfire that should have been done by now, 3.7. It's the one they added in the previous update, if I'm not mistaken. SU is trying to engage. Unsuccessfully, the Yak 3 might actually catch him.
Somebody cover me.
Affirmative.
We're gonna go for the help. But the Yak 3 is maybe on. Well, he actually, guess what? What's going on? What did the Yak do?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
There we go. Gonna help that guy out. Let's hope he survives.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Right. Let's see if we can spot on C, but there's no one near C. Oh, brilliant. Now, the Falcon is 7.7 just for the record, you know, but this thing is that pretty odd. I'm gonna take the bow fighter, although with whatever is flying around, I think I'd rather take the Conway and we'll see what we can do. Maybe I can go for the main road and kill whatever was
Attention to the designated grid square.
real. Okay, yes. I'll have a look at that. Well, I'm saying this team has just been like letting everything and anything through. This invisible. In the end, there's nothing here. Oh, we went for the capture of A. Yes. It's whatever is on top there. Puggle is just killing everything because that thing is at, well, we are at 7.7, so it would still be around, but I just dislike the fact that they called it the 7.0. Then it does what it does. Is that the enemy vehicle? No, that's a scenery tank, it seems. The enemy vehicle is pushing forwards. It just took out a lamp post.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
Oh yeah, we are completely overrun now. That's nice.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning. We no longer have advantage.
Oh yeah, brilliant. Our shell is so powerful. Kills only one guy. Didn't even go like behind. Gonna look at whatever was shooting at us because my strongest parts are the mantlet. He went through. Now with the gun breach, it's just gonna take longer, and the tiger is coming for the finisher.
Designated grid square. Attention to the designated grid square.
Problem is the ammo is on the left. I want to hide my gunner whilst I do my repairs, but I don't want to lose. Yeah, there is where I'm gonna die now. Oh, there's even a tiger behind us.
Designated grid square.
Well, at least I was right on my predictions, you know. This team was just too useless to know what it was doing. Everyone was like, oh, I can get a cap on C, so everyone rushed there. But then absolutely nobody went for the flank. And I mean, if you go for C, it's the fast cap, it's what you're gonna get. But if you go for C, it's because you're intending to go for the flank. Because if you take the time to get back into the center of the map, then going for C was absolutely just a waste of time. Yes, you got your points, but you're not going to be doing anything with it because you're going to be late to the battle. If you want to go for A, if you want to go for the middle, if you want to fight the enemy center on the map, you go straight for there. You avoid the caps. And people just, I guess they are selfish in the end. They don't think about what they can do for the game's victory rather than what can I do to get silver lines, RP. That's what people think. We ended up like engaging, I don't know, so many people on the left while staying alone there. And we didn't even get the cap because people just didn't wait. Why? Because they were in a hurry to get to the middle. And I think that's just bullshit. And a lot of people unfortunately do that. They think about themselves rather than think about the game. We are at 8.3 match, so that's something we're seeing. It doesn't matter. We are exceptionally slow for this map. It just doesn't make any. It doesn't matter what I take. It's gonna take forever. So sit down. Go get a coffee, go get a tea, go get a blanket, and make yourselves cozy. Because this is gonna take a while. Unfortunately, it's a stream. It's not a video. I can't just edit ahead. I wish I could. But I considered for a second going for A, but that's gonna be pointless because look at that uphill speed. Oh my god. That is brilliant. It is, yeah, slower than a T95. It is slower than a T95. And yeah, these things, yeah, it's, I mean, okay, I'm playing 7.3 and then I get an 8.3 game, but this is a 7.0. That doesn't feel like it. I guess it doesn't feel like it because you get always up tier. Maybe if I would be in the 6.0 game, this thing would just shred everything. But even so, like, I mean, you saw, like, I was shooting the Tiger, which is 6.7, is below this. And it was with the Conway. Conway has a massive APDS, but the result is very mediocre. Right, we're gonna be a bit out in the open here, but I mean, just trying to get some cover is gonna take even more forever. I mean, top speed 31. Yeah, it's okay. Could be better. So, I mean, like 31 seems just so little. I'm just gonna go straight for B. I know there's gonna be the guys up on the left hand side, trying to flank from the woods. Russians on the other side. 8.3. Yeah, okay. So the T-62s, you end up seeing them anyway. So that's what we get. Where is our 8.3 though? TM6082 maybe? Oh yeah, and the Chieftain Mark III. Okay, so it does end up, I mean, Chieftains end up just facing T-62s now, that's what happens. Anything else that remained at 8.0, it's, well, it's just either gonna get dragged up or it's not gonna create its own like sinkhole for other tanks or vehicles to go there. Curiously, Object 906 is not that common. Although, I mean, it used to be very, very common. Now that it's 8.0, you don't see it anymore. Nobody uses it anymore. It's just sad that people just flock to the easy things. And whenever something gets hard and balanced, they just stick around. They just don't want any of it. We have the wrong shell right now. I'd say 1,000 seems about right. Too high. Oh, okay. Shit. I'm going for Sabo now. Too high. Why does this tell me 1,000? Oh, that's a nice. Oh yeah, that's an 8.3. Of course, we have to meet the 8.3. Can't even get through that. I think I need to use the hash shell. We're gonna try one more shot. Oh, there's the Object 906.
Attention to the map.
Titan M, there it is. There's nothing I could do against that thing, but somehow we got a lot of points. Oh yeah, because we are so down tier that it just costs nothing to spawn. So as long as you get a few hits and you get shot at, it's enough to spawn again. So we're gonna take this one out again. It just seems like that's the problem with very big maps. I mean, I don't mind big maps because you get your positions, you have more room to play with, but it's the respawn that kills you. It just makes it so much more dull because you just done this walking to the action part. You don't want to do it again. You don't want to be going uphill at 9 kilometers per hour again, especially when you're frustrated from dying. And here is where I believe, to me, that the game should, kind of like in Break, where when you capture a point you get an advanced spawn. For big maps, you should get an advanced spawn if you have at least like one cap. Like you have a cap that is yours, you get an advanced spawn. Yeah, Object 120s are killing everything. We're gonna go up to the left-hand side hill. There's really nobody left anymore. We're gonna die. I mean, our team is gonna go away. I think here's something that the game also does wrong in a sense. I mean, I don't know how they started, but to me, I'm fairly sure that he tries always to put the same amount of teams on each side. It's commendable, but I'm fairly sure that the BRs of the teams are different. I've seen it before, so there's no reason for it to be any different now. Oh yeah. He's bouncing. I'd say it's about 600. Not enough. Oh yeah, there we go. Object 906, I said I hadn't seen them enough. And there goes like one on the very, very far left. I mean, he passed like some of our guys, but this one was useless. I remembered why I wasn't playing the British now. It's because they absolutely suck. Honestly, I mean, like, you use the saber, you don't go through those T-54s. You use the hash, you don't go through. I mean, or you have trouble missing, aiming. I mean, again, we get like a huge, massive map. These Centurions, they're really good close range. That's where you can aim precisely. Because the hash, you need to be precise. With the saber, you need to be precise. You have no shrapnelling, so it's just every time at your disadvantage in these maps. We don't have the worst of BRs though. I think it's 8.0. So yeah, it's like a full up tier for this thing. Actually, yeah, I remember now. Whatever I write on the title, the opposite happens. So I was like, the British palate cleanser, nah. It's actually frustrating me more than the actual grind that I was doing. So let's hope it'll get better, but maybe I'll have to switch the title to the British buttfuck. Yeah, that would be maybe more accurate. And then the game is like, oh wait, I need to give you the opposite as your title. I'm gonna just rush left away, not A itself, but left away. We want to try and catch people in the forest, avoid any of the potential sniping fire we will be subject to, let's say. Following that M46, although we just don't have the speed. Like even in the down, the top speed is 34, it's completely capped. So yeah. This is also why they are bad, the British tanks. They used to be like, oh, they're the best. Why? Because they had stabilizers. They were the only ones with stabilizers. Small maps, they could like surprise people, shoot at them. And then they were like, oh wait, anything with a stabilizer, we're gonna put it in a long range map. And then we were like, oh, okay, but wait, here we need speed, here we need actually, here we can't be so precise with our shots. And then these things just were like, yeah, British tanks? Not so good. Because also everyone else got stabilizers, so the golden era of British tanks is over. Even the Challenger is like no threat to any of the other high tier and tier tanks. Oh, and another reason why I didn't give you a War Thunder 2 upgrades or 2 modules to 7.7 stream today is because that would have been a lie, because I didn't finish unlocking the third last module on a few of the vehicles. So didn't get lucky on any of the boosters. Haven't had any RP boosters. I got one 200% today, but that's like just for one game, so I really don't know where to use it, and I think I'm gonna save it for either the Yak Tiger or the Object. Probably the Yak Tiger. We should go more leftwards. I don't want to be facing anything head on. Or you just killed the M56. Just don't have the mobility I wish I had. I know I'm lacking some engine upgrades, but that's really not a limiting factor right now. I think it's just how the vehicle is. AMX-30, where? There's something left.
The enemy is getting closer to victory.
Shooting at the Hori, it seems. Yeah, with the BMP at this side. We're gonna try and find an AMX. I don't know if it is the Hori shooting or if something shooting the side of the Hori. Okay, the Hori got him. Gonna hunt for more. It's probably not the last one.
Attention to the map. Roger that. Attention to the designated grid square.
I do not know where he is.
Attention to the map.
Oh, there he is. Of course we don't pen. And we are dead. Lost the loader. So yeah, he's gonna reload way faster than us. Seconds here, that's not a safe way to go.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
It's probably gonna flank us. Gonna have to cancel the... Yeah, I'm dead.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I really don't know what to do with this thing because Sabo won't work, Hesh doesn't work, and the worst part is that thing is even that well armored. It didn't have 100mm on that side. It's the MX-30. I'm gonna check it, but I'm fairly sure the Hesh should be able to pen that easy. What's the plate on that thing? Yeah, here we go, like 40mm. And it just doesn't go through. I mean, doesn't matter where we hit. If we hit here or there, it just would have gone through. It doesn't matter. My shell, and it's just there's some buggy parts with the Centurion Mark 10 shells. So be prepared, people. We're gonna get some more disappointment. Yay! That's what we want. That is what this game is all about. Making you frustrated, making you feel like you should jump off a bridge. So, yeah. I mean, I really don't mind getting outbested, but when it is the equipment that is failing me, I mean, like we were so close. I mean, it doesn't even matter. We could have been kilometers away. The Hesh shell behaves the same, but this thing. It shouldn't have mattered where I hit the AMX. The Hesh shell would go through. I mean, I know it likes to get absorbed by tracks. That's one specificity of this stupid shell. But the entire turret should have been taken out. We are at 7.3, so we should be able to do a bit better. Maybe this starts to be a consequence of the 7.7 being dragged up to 8.7, hopefully. If we start seeing more 7.3 matches, that would be great. But I think it's just the game being like throwing me a bone because we've been getting our ass kicked. And it's just like, there's really nothing I can do.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Whatever it is freaking fast. And I'd say it's an M56 that went for the cap. I'd wager it was that. Don't worry about the left hand side, although the right hand side could be something. Oh yeah, there is something.
Attention to the map.
Something I just shot. The Agrays shooting back. Okay, we'll go towards A now. I have a lot of allies on the left hand side. We should be able to take care of whatever's there. What do we have here?
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
There we go, just like that. That's what it should be every single time with this shell. If it is a light target, doesn't matter. It bounces off or whatever. The final hit, it's gonna hurt. We're gonna move out here. Worried a bit about the left hand side, but maybe the right hand side is more problematic. And AMX died. Let's turn our gaze forwards. And then right. Seems like something was coming behind me. What is it?
Attention to the map. Attention to the map.
Who the hell is... Whoever's that A? Oh, there he is.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Well, we're gonna go and get some action on the A capture. Oh yeah, I had seen his gun, but I thought it was like already dead. Okay, T-44 just killed something behind. Worrisome.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Right, we're moving here. Some people warning that there's a TBT over here. Oh, how the hell did we survive that? I do not know. Don't know how fast how quick his reload is. If it goes for our lowered laces, we got fucked. And the Tiger did that. We got the gunner, but then the Tiger was paying attention. Okay, we'll take the bow fighter, see what we can do. Maybe some spotting because we don't have anything. It's completely stock plane, and it's mainly to take out other planes, I guess. But for that, we need enemy planes, which we don't have. So we'll do some spotting. Nice. They actually modeled the entire cockpit. Really cool. Okay, we tried. He's gonna come for us now. What is it? Alright, we're out of the way. And we're back up. Turning into him. Can we do it? Losing the flaps doesn't matter. Got some hits. I'm satisfied. Okay, time for MG. But a Spitfire is absolutely oblivious. Question is, where is he now? Oh, he's going for the Spitfire. Yeah, that Spitfire was absolutely blind. So we can have another chance at engaging. There are two now. Spitfire is coming for us. Heads on, that's what we want. That's one. Now where did the other one go? Oh, I don't see him. Okay, we need to get some speed, so we're going to stay flat if possible. Where did he go? Did he kill the second guy? I killed the LA-9, but the LA-11 is still alive. Oh shit, whirlies, and we can't. And he's shooting at us now. Oh no, he's not. Maybe we can get him then. No enemy plane. Oh yes, 2 enemy planes incoming. Still have a lot of shells, so there's one coming in low. Can you see him? He just vanished behind these trees. He's coming back up. I don't have enough precision. Let's go for this one. Oh yeah, HE 219. That's 630 mils. You can't do anything against that. And head on. Right, time for the Spitfire. Time to shine. At least we are picking up a bit. We got 1 kill. Oh, we are first actually. Alright. Now, what's up there? Looks like a jet. Do you have anyone around us? Quick look, seems clear. HE just died through the Crusader, and the Dornier is flying up high. I don't know, I don't think I damaged him a lot when I hit him before. Look at how many shots he needs to die. Crusader is trying to hit him and almost hit me in the process. Do I have anything incoming? I don't see anyone of that spawn. Got 1 guy left. Must be somewhere. So let's have a look. Might be that LA-11. Here you go. Yeah, plane coming in. It's not the same guy. I think it's the one that just spawned in. I do not see him though. I saw him for a second. Oh, there he is. Thanks for going upwards. That really helped a lot. Still have a lot of shells, but no 20 millimeters. He saw me. Had way more energy than me, it seems. There we go. Spitfires for the win. They are extremely good. But even 3.7 can hold their grounds because of that. I mean, in ground force is what you need more than speed, power, whatever, is agility. And these things, they excel at it. Look at this. They don't care. Right, it's feeling a bit better than before. There we go for the belts. I mean, 2 modifications, so we could go for offensive 20 mils. And let's not forget, whatever we have, we are gonna put stealth. And then we'll have to go for the torpedo so we can get the rockets. Not the best, but at least you got something to engage tanks. Right. Okay, we are 2,000 points away from the engine on the Centurion. That might give us a bit more mobility. We'll see. Again, a huge map. Well, the previous one was one where we actually did okay because it wasn't a huge map. We actually had a chance to get to the action before anyone else got there. Any of these full marginal line, whatever, it's just gonna take forever. It's an 8.0 game. Come on. Right, we'll go straight for the castle so we can surprise people. Maybe I should actually have a different approach. I think if I'm long range, I mainly start with Sabo. If I'm close range, I start with Hesh. I think that should be the way to go. At least we're going to try it and see if our success rate increases a bit. Because with Hesh, close range, we did okay. Long range maps, we had a bit of trouble. Side we have. I don't even see the 8.0. I have 7.7 Magash, but the 8.0 just leave, or is it like probably a jet or something? Oh no, 7.7 is top. Yeah, it's 300, 360, 390. And a mistake when counting with the spawn points of the heavy tank. It's like turtle domains, T95 domain speeds. It really doesn't go fast, and it doesn't have any armor to show for it even, like no substantial armor. Might bounce 1 or 2 shots if you're nicely angled, but and then again we have the stabilizer, but look, if I take the stabilizer, yeah, the change is not that amazing. I mean, of course, stabilizer is a stabilizer, but this thing goes so slow. It isn't even that big of an issue. And with gun elevation, you can compensate. Look, here, I mean, it's fairly easy to hit the mark where you want to actually hit the pull the trigger. So it's not that bad. That it would need a stabilizer and other things that would need it because it bounces so much. They don't have it. It's pretty. Right. So we should expect, due to the speed we took, or the amount of time we took to get here, we should expect some RU2s. Yeah, they should be at our spawn right now. I think that's something very likely. I don't know you guys, but I don't really fancy this. It's just always the same. I like variation in my songs. to go into the castle. He's being capped. There's we have like anything and everything is faster than us. Yeah, I'm gonna go castle. The STRV seems that it's gonna go centrally. So we're gonna go up here and to the right. And the STRV is actually already engaging. So we found will come in as support. Oh shit.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I hope that T-34 comes to our aid.
Allied forces have captured a zone. The enemy's getting closer to victory. Attention to the map.
Got hit again, there's another RU.
Thank you.
There's nothing we can do except hide our gunner and driver.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Come on, T-34. No. But there's what I was saying. The RUs are gonna be our fuckers. There's really nothing I can do. They have the speed, they go from both sides. I couldn't turn faster enough. I wasn't there.
Attention to the map.
We don't have any enemy planes up. That is because they are doing well on the ground. I don't know what the T-34 did. Yeah, he's looking at us. We're out. Look at how close that went.
We've captured most of the strategic
Enemy
zones.
plane. Good engage. Out of cannon fire. The thing just doesn't want to go down. Only having sparks, I guess. Seriously, come on.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Finally. Well, we're gonna go back to the airfield since we're looking nice and straight at it, and we're gonna get some more shells. Guys, this just took almost our entire ammo regiment to take them out.
Heading to the
It's on
base.
our team. We do own an A and B, so the
Attention
rest
to
of
the
the team is
map.
doing fine. This is why I like the Spitfire, because you can... Oh shit. That was way too soon. Oh, I might as well just break the rest off, then it's symmetrical. Ah, it's behaving, but just like if I had a fire before. That's extremely odd.
I agree.
Do we have enough runway? I'd say so. Can't flare off because we'll start flying away. Too much lift with this thing. Alright, nice, good. This thing can land without flaps, so
Most of the strategic zones are
that's
captured.
that. Wyvern is following suit. Doesn't hit me. It as fast as a man, came in slower. Right, Wyvern is first, got some ground kills for us, for our team. We only got like one air kill, but probably that helped out the Wyvern team. He was actually engaging the Wyvern, that's why the Wyvern came back. Oh yeah, he has a full crew because he repaired so much faster than us. Wyvern is much bigger too. Just enemy. Running, hopeless runway. And he's so much faster. Oh, this looks cool though. I mean, like flying in a wing like this.
Back up. Affirmative.
Okay, he's pulling away though, so I can't really come and help him out that much. But I don't see any enemy planes, so it should be fine. So much faster. Oh, that's loud. Gonna need to stop webbing. We are almost there. At the battlefield.
Somebody, cover me!
6 guys. Some haven't died yet. That's T4 or no, it's exactly. Nice. I should use my cannons. Mistake. Continue tracks. Let's see what was happening.
Have the advantage.
Oh, they're capturing the sea. Yeah, we have a lot of people on the ground. We're just not. I mean, the map's so big. We're just not the right place. I think I also just killed something guys. It's going well. 1, 2, 3 guys still. Good night.
I'm sorry.
It's close. Hey guys. Okay, got him spotted. Let the take that. Is that enemy plane now? There he is.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the map.
We got some hits, so that should give us an assist if he dies. Bombs. Eight guys on him. And kill the Spitfire. Gotta kill this though. I'll take it. Got 2 guys left, one of which hasn't died, and one of which is that
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
T-44 100.
For mercy.
Yeah, there goes the MG fire. Where is that guy that hasn't died though?
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Oh, it's hot. Let's pull it down a bit by fluttering away. guys are there.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Yeah, that's a new respawner. It's not the same guy. Okay, he's coming back, or is it Spitfire? It's Spitfire. We should be working on finding that final guy, but we don't get on whatsoever. But we can't have gone too far, right? We haven't has points from seeing people, but obviously didn't go far. We didn't get any kills, get any assists. But no, you should have seen something. It's really strange. Oh, and the plane. Look at that. Nope. Still not get that guy, just the respawner again. I think we're gonna win though. Since, yeah, we're gonna win. That guy was kind of lost somewhere, doesn't want to engage anything. Yeah, look at woods. A lot of spots where it could be hiding. Trying to find see some tracks. Just really don't see anything at this point. Oh, someone in the AFK. For a second there I thought it was a plane. That thing is something that you should have been able to fix by now. And yet you keep seeing it over and over. He's probably hiding at this point, doesn't want to get killed. Somewhere in the woods, I imagine.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
He's in the shadows, that's where you miss. Oh, it's an object 120. We found him. You see him? He just can't his own spawn. Maybe the Kika or anything with stronger guns can go for it. Or we might actually try and crash in the area. Yeah, I think. Didn't hurt him as much as I'd expect, but the game's over. Maybe we can take out the Bowfighter because why not? This thing still doesn't. Well, the stealth shells actually have some penetration, but the game's gonna be over before we have spawn. And yeah, oh, I'm satisfied that we actually found the guy. But it was that's really a bitchy move to just hide behind your spawn. I mean, I don't know what kind of success you expect to have. Well, at least you survive, but that's about it. Alright, we got some discounted Cromwell, Mark 5. And we can assemble a ball. Let's see, is it Croatia? No, it's Nigeria. So, that thing nobody's gonna want to buy, but I'll do it after. I think I'll leave the stream here. We weren't really successful, unfortunately, so oh, we did a lot of stuff on the Spitfire though, and I think I'll go for oh, this gives me a 10k on max speed. Yeah, we're gonna go for cover. Yeah, I think I'll leave it here. We weren't so successful, unfortunately, but yeah, there's some better days and some worse days. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you around next time. Have a good day. Bye.